Hello, friends, and welcome to your weekly meditation. Find yourself in an upright posture. I think I've shared this before, but there's a gentleman, I do an online meditation with him, and he talks about find a posture that is dignified. And for some reason, that resonates with me. I don't have to get really poofy and poof my chest out, but I'm also not caving my heart in and hiding it. I'm just right in the middle. I'm dignified. That's how I think about it anyway. And then, yeah, you're tall, but you're also relatively at ease. We're going to actually start by bringing the awareness into the muscles of the eyes and soften the muscles of the eyes. I really like the visualization of thinking that my eyeballs themselves are these spheres that are floating in water. And then have them out of focus, even though your eyelids are closed. Have this feeling almost like you're staring out into space in your eyes, unfocused eyes. And by way of working with the eyes in that way, does that start to cause a softness to ripple throughout the body from there? So just scan through the body. And if you do have tension that's unnecessary, are you able to let it go? The answer may be yes. And if so, let it go. The answer might be no. And maybe investigate or explore why that is. Don't judge it. Don't get pissed at it. Just notice. Does it feel like it's the nervous system holding on and unable to let go? Does it feel like it's so many years of knots, unable to let go? Like just give a little bit of curiosity to those areas. And I just noticed in my body that my eyes got a little tense again. So I'm going to soften my eyes. And then another visualization. I really, really, really do love visualizations, right? You don't always have to work with them, but I try to introduce them, and you may find some that really work. And then you have tools for your tool belt. So lately I've been feeling very scattered because I've been busy and I have the death of a kitty and I have, a family I'm helping resettle. Whatever your situation is, you probably have your own version of that in your life potentially. So I want you to think of yourself kind of like a snow globe, right? The inside of you is the snow globe. And you've got all these bits and pieces moving around, these things you have to do, or these things that you said that you're still holding on to, or whatever your puzzle pieces are, right? Your snowflakes are. And I want you to just imagine that as we sit here, those snowflakes, I'm going to call them, whatever they are, thoughts, patterns, behaviors, to-dos. Let those snowflakes just start to slowly settle all the way up in the head, the neck, the throat, from the hands and the fingers, right? Just let them start to settle down, just like they would in an actual snow globe. Take your own time with that, but eventually, hopefully, maybe all of those snowflakes, right? They settle down onto the floor of, you can think of it being inside your body, or you can even think of it moving outside your body down into the floor that is underneath you so that you no longer hold those things. And so that's the effects of gravity, right? Eventually those things settle down. And lately I've been putting a little awareness on gravity. We're resisting it in a way just by sitting upright. But I want you to work with gravity in the sense that gravity is coming up to meet you, to greet you. Right? So as your snowflakes go down, as the weight of your body comes down into gravity, let gravity come up and meet you there and hold you like a dear, dear friend. Maybe some of those snowflakes get a little ruffled and they come up again, and that's okay. When those thoughts come in, emotions, feelings, whatever that might be, again, if that's a helpful visualization, let those snowflakes just settle right back down to gravity, and focus on gravity coming up and meeting you, and again, holding you like a dear friend. If it helps you to think of how, you can think of a dear friend, and if you saw them, how they would hold you. And maybe the earth and gravity can hold you in that same way. And just like we would if we were doing a meditation where we brought our awareness back to our breath or the physical sensations in the body, again, for today's purposes, use that visualization. Every time the mind wanders off, just imagine that whatever it wandered off to, it's a snowflake or two or three or four, right? And let those snowflakes just fall down, gently moving down the snow globe inside your body until they settle down into the earth, into gravity. And take a moment and feel that sense of gravity rising up to meet you, or the earth, or whatever you want to think of that as, and holding you here. If it weren't holding you here, you'd be floating off in space somewhere, right? It truly is holding you. Let's bring our awareness back into the breath. And let's bring those hands together in front of the chest. Really gently. Everything I say, please do it really gently and slowly. Push your palms together so that your shoulder heads, those are the outer shoulders, they gently move back, not very far or anything. Gently slide the shoulder blades a little down and a little in, just a little bit. And then let the bottom tips of your shoulder blades gently help lift the chest up towards your thumbs. Take an inhale. Hopefully it feels maybe dignified. I don't know. Exhale, bow your head into your hands. And taking a moment there. And lately I've been working with Joan Halifax, talks about, soft front, strong back. I open that to, or equate that to mean, right, having an open, vulnerable heart, but having a strong enough backbone that you can draw your boundaries and make sure that you also protect that beautiful heart, right? So may we all have a soft front and a strong back as we move through our day. Namaste, friends.